Welcome back to Gearhead Evolution, where we dive into the machines that shape the future of driving passion. Today, we're looking at a car that has always stood for raw power, American muscle, and unmistakable attitude. The 2026 Ford Mustang V8. This isn't just another iteration of a classic, it's Ford's bold statement that even in a rapidly electrifying world, the heart of the Mustang still beats with 8 cylinders of fire. Let's start with what matters most, performance. At its core, the 2026 Mustang carries a revised version of the legendary 5.0-liter Coyote V8. Ford has tuned it to push out an impressive 515 horsepower and around 450 pound-feet of torque. That's a noticeable bump from the outgoing model, and it's not just about numbers on a sheet. The throttle response feels sharper, the power delivery more linear, and the car pulls harder all the way to its higher redline. It's a proper evolution of what muscle car enthusiasts demand. The engineering team has also refined the transmission choices. You still get the option of a 6-speed manual, which is a blessing for purists, but Ford has also upgraded its 10-speed automatic for smoother, quicker shifts. The manual remains tactile, mechanical, and deeply engaging, while the auto gives you launch control precision and lightning-fast gear changes. Depending on how you like to drive, both options are rewarding. Acceleration is brutal yet controlled. 0 to 60 now happens in the mid 3-second range, putting it right up there with some serious European sports cars. The exhaust note is unmistakably Mustang, deep, throaty, and evolving into a metallic roar as the revs climb. Ford has clearly worked on active exhaust tuning, giving you customizable sound modes that range from neighbor-friendly quiet to track day ferocity. But power is only part of the story. Handling has seen a noticeable step forward. The 2026 Mustang sits on a stiffer chassis with improved suspension geometry. Magnerite adaptive dampers are standard on higher trims, and they make a dramatic difference, balancing daily comfort with track-ready stability. The steering feels precise, giving you better confidence when carving through corners, and there's far less body roll than previous generations. For a car that still carries that muscle car DNA, it feels surprisingly agile and planted. Braking performance has also been upgraded with larger Brembo calipers and rotors. Pedal feel is firm, responsive, and inspires confidence when slowing from high speeds. Combined with stickier performance tires, the Mustang grips the road in ways older models could only dream about. Now let's take a quick look at the interior, because this is where Ford has made one of the biggest leaps forward. The 2026 Mustang blends heritage with cutting-edge tech. You're greeted by a massive curved digital display that stretches from behind the steering wheel into the center console. It's fully customizable, letting you choose classic analog-style dials or futuristic racing layouts. The infotainment system runs Ford's latest sync software, responsive and packed with features like wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and real-time performance telemetry. Materials have been stepped up as well. Soft touch leather, aluminum accents, and optional carbon fiber trim give it a premium feel. The seats are supportive, whether you choose the comfort-oriented standard chairs or the more aggressive Recaros available on performance trims. Visibility remains decent for a coupe, and Ford has managed to make the cabin feel more driver-focused without being cramped. One clever detail worth mentioning is the integration of drive modes. With a flick of a switch, you can transform the Mustang's character from relaxed cruiser to hardcore track. Weapon: everything from throttle sensitivity to suspension stiffness and exhaust sound is tailored instantly. So what's the takeaway? The 2026 Ford Mustang V8 is not just a muscle car hanging on to tradition, it's a refined, modern performance machine that proves internal combustion still has a place in the future. It's faster, sharper, smarter, and more sophisticated while keeping that visceral, emotional connection that has defined the Mustang for over half a century. If you're a gearhead who believes driving should stir your soul, this car is Ford's way of telling you they haven't forgotten what matters. The V8 is alive, and it's better than ever. This has been Gearhead Evolution. Thanks for joining us on this review of the 2026 Ford Mustang V8. If you enjoyed this breakdown of performance and design, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more automotive deep dives.